What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I've got a big pile of sleeves in front of me. I got a lot of sleeves in front of me, in fact. I got like 900 sleeves in front of me, and there's a very good reason why I have about 900 sleeves in front of me. I'm trying to do the maths in my head while I'm talking to you, which is not the best way to do it, but I've got 18 packs of 50 sleeves, which I'm pretty sure is 900. Well, 980. We'll get there in a second. Now, full disclosure, at the start of the video, these are all Gamegenic sleeves, and they have been sent to me by Gamegenic, because they're awesome. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know I'm kind of a fan. I did a review of a whole bunch of Gamegenic products in it for Keyforge, which did include sleeves, which I loved and still use, and some of their deck boxes like the Vault, which is still one of my very favourite, maybe my favourite deck box ever. It's chunky, but oh, it's amazing. So I'm kind of in on Gamegenic. But they got in touch with me a couple of weeks ago, and they're like, hey, Wossy, do you want some Marvel Champion sleeves? And I was like, yeah, I do. Because, and I haven't told them this, although they might watch this video and find out, I was planning on buying a bunch of these anyway. I was genuinely trying to figure out how many of these I could justify buying. And then they got in touch, and they were like, hey, do you want us to send you the range? I was like, yes. Yes, I do. And now you might also notice that they're actually doubling up here. I got 2 of each pack. Now, the lovely folks at Gamegenic have told me that there's one to be raffled away. Now, I could choose to interpret that one of 2 ways. Either they mean 1 pack needs to be raffled away, or 1 of each, 9 in total, needs to be raffled away. I'm going to choose not to be cheeky, so here's the deal. You want to get some of these? Well, I'll tell you how at the end. Don't just watch the first couple minutes and then go and do what I've asked you to do and try and win some sleeves and then run away. That's naughty. That's rude. Be nice. Now, what is very, very important, yes, Gamegenic have sent me the sleeves. No, they have absolutely no say whatsoever in what I say about them or my opinion on them. This is not a paid review. They've sent me the stuff to have a look at. This is not an endorsement. This is not an advert. This is nothing paid. They've sent me the sleeves and gone, we want to know what you think. And well, what I said to them was what I say to any company when they ask me to take a look at some products. I'm cool with it, but I've got to be able to give a completely fair and honest opinion. If not, I'm not interested. Now, if I tell you they're terrible, Gamegenic might not send me stuff again. And to be fair, they might not send me stuff again regardless. But the good news is that although I am under no obligation to tell you they're awesome, they are awesome. I love them. Now, you'll notice I have opened them up. I have gone and got myself the Spider-Man sleeves here. I adore them. That one thing, it's a little thing, right? It's a little thing. But for me, it means quite a lot. Clearly, I've got... Oh, that does not show it at all, does it? Wait a second. There we go. Clearly, I've gone and sleeved my Spider-Man deck in the Spider-Man sleeves. Why would I not? Now, you notice they're kind of matte. These are nice for streaming. They are less annoyingly reflective than some others. And just go back and watch some of my other videos. What I really like about these sleeves, they are easy to sleeve up. They are really easy to sleeve up. Now, that might not mean a lot to you guys, but to somebody like me who sleeves a lot, go and see some of my openings I've done lately, like my Digimon openings I've done on this channel, where I'm using other sleeves. There are a bunch of sleeves I picked up very, 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 very cheaply, and I like the sleeves I'm using in those videos, but they are an absolute pain to sleeve up. And you will see me in that video, if you watch them, struggling to sleeve them up. These are beautiful to sleeve. And that might not mean a lot to you guys, but to somebody like me, when I get a new hero pack or scenario pack for Marvel Champions, I am sitting down and I want to get them sleeved as fast as possible and just start playing games. Now, one thing that the vast, vast majority are probably thinking about more than anything else, how do they shuffle? I like how they shuffle. They are not particularly sticky, they don't seem to clump, and what I really like here is I've just sleeved them. Now, there is a brand of sleeves I used to use a while ago that I no longer use. And the reason I don't use them anymore is very simple. I would go to a tournament, I would sleeve up my cards, I would put them on the desk, and if you knocked them a little bit, the whole stack would fall over and that would suck. These don't do that. It means they are less slidey when you're shuffling than some others, but they do not stick and clump like some other sleeves I've used. But I can put them on the table and they ain't going to fall over. That is awesome. I'm being a little bit ginger in terms of shuffling because I like the sleeves and I like the cards and I don't want to ruin either of them. I like shuffling with these sleeves. They are amongst my favourite to shuffle with. They feel really, really nice on the back. They've got a lovely matte finish. They feel good. Honestly, there is one main reason you're probably going to buy these sleeves, and I'm not pretending it's not the reason, and you probably aren't either. It's the artwork. These sleeves look amazing. These are the Spider-Man sleeves. They are officially licensed, just like the Keyforge ones were, and these look beautiful. Now, there are a few different ones. There's a Spider-Man. We've got ourselves Captain Marvel. We've got ourselves Iron Man. We've got ourselves Black Panther. We've got ourselves She-Hulk. And we've got ourselves Captain America. Now, what is a little bit weird here is that we've essentially got the heroes from the core set, which I think are the five, unless I'm misremembering things, the core set, you've got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Black Panther. And then Captain America, who was in fact the first of the hero packs revealed. Clearly, and if you've been watching this channel for Marvel Champions coverage, you will know this, I want Doctor Strange sleeves. It is my favourite hero. Spider-Woman, for anyone that's wondering, comes in second. Always been a big fan of the Spider family. But Doctor Strange is number one. I want me a Doctor Strange set of sleeves. Now, oh, and then there's some art sleeves. I don't know how much of a criticism this is, and for 99% of ladies watching, and for 6 in 7 boys watching, it's not going to matter at all. But we got blue and purple sleeves. Now, I've mentioned it on a few videos before, I am colourblind. These are similar. Now, if you're not colourblind, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about here. Because to you, blue and purple are probably very different colours. To me, they're not. The technical reason, if anyone's wondering, is that colourblind people like myself, red-green colourblind, do not see the red hues in purple, so they just look kind of like blue. These, I can tell them apart beautifully. To put it bluntly, these sleeves, I'm not going to be using them with heroes I intend playing together. I'm going to use them, but I'm going to use them with heroes I do not intend playing together very much. And as a mostly solo player, it actually really doesn't matter very much at all. But yeah, someone like Thor, who I don't play very much, and Miss Marvel. I don't really play those characters very much. I never really play them together. So that would be kind of where I would go with those. The other, and it's not really a big criticism here, but it's something that needs to be mentioned, they come in 50 card packs. Now, they're actually 51 card packs. You get yourself a sleeve to put your hero in. I love this. Because heroes are two-sided. You need a nice clear sleeve. I am a man that has hundreds of penny sleeves lying around. Penny sleeves are not good. They're cheap, and they're clear, and they do the job. But penny sleeves aren't particularly nice. I love that you get a hero sleeve in here. I'm sorry, it's a little thing, but I think it's very, very cool. I do like it. Now, all my heroes are in top loaders off to the side. One thing you will be wondering, does that really affect how well you can see the card? When the camera focuses, no. You can see, yes, they are a little bit, that's what I'm looking for. They're not 100% perfect crystal clear, but that's so that they don't get too shiny under light. They look very, very nice. You can read the card perfectly underneath. You get all the art. Life is good. So don't worry your pretty little heads about it. The issue, potentially, with having 50 card packs is that Marvel Champions give you... Well, the rules of deck building are minimum 40 cards, maximum 50 cards. That means that if you make a 40 card deck, like my Spider-Man deck, you are going to have 10 sleeves left over, and life is going to be good. I've got a whole bunch of spare sleeves. When I inevitably break some sleeves, it's going to be fine. If you play 50 card decks and you break a sleeve, you're out. Unless you bought multiple sleeves. I'm always a fan of getting an extra couple of sleeves. So, for instance, Pokemon sleeves in Japan, not in this country weirdly, but in Japan you generally buy them in 62 or 64 card packs so that you get 60 cards that you need and then 4 for when you inevitably break some. Now, I will say I have been shuffling a lot with these Spider-Man sleeves. I shuffled them up a little while ago. I've basically just been shuffling with them constantly for half hour, which is a few games worth of shuffling, and they are beautiful. And I love them. And they seem pretty durable. I have bought sleeves in the past that I've taken to tournaments, and 2 or 3 rounds in, I have literally had to re-sleeve because they are, without exaggeration, actually falling apart. That is not the case here. These are nice. But we all have those moments where we drop a sleeve or we shuffle wrong or whatever and we break a sleeve. With 40 card, 45 card decks, you're golden, you're fine. If you play 50 card decks, which I know a lot of the serious players do bear in mind that there is no safety net. Now, I love these for Marvel Champions, and quite simply, my Spider-Man deck, oh, for goodness sake, it's never a Spider-Man card. My Spider-Man deck is already sleeved in my Spider-Man sleeves, and it's going to go that way. I'm going to put my She-Hulk deck in these sleeves, my Iron Man deck here, my Captain Marvel deck here, and my Black Panther deck here, and my Captain America deck here. And then I'm going to cross my fingers that Gamegenic release more of these sleeves so I can do my other heroes. It's sad and it's nerdy and I don't even care. I want to have all of my decks sleeved in the appropriate sleeves. I think that's wonderful. But these work for other games as well. They don't have to be for Marvel Champions. However, check the rules of your game. Now, I've checked with the lovely Legally Sarcastic over on Twitter, who has told me that in Magic, these are cool. In Pokemon, they're not. Now, these are lovely sleeves. They're great for playing with Pokemon, but 2 issues. Firstly, they are 50 card packs. Pokemon have 60 card decks. Having said that, who sells in 60 card packs? Generally, you buy them in 50s or 100 anyway. You should be used to that. So buying 2 packs of these, have 100 sleeves. Lovely. These are not legal for tournament play in Pokemon. The rules for Pokemon are that you must use either official Pokemon art sleeves or you must use plain sleeves. So don't take these to official tournaments. You will be asked to re-sleeve. If you're playing casually, playing at League, etc., these are wonderful, but do check the rules. Personally, for me, these are my new default Marvel Champion sleeves. I will be putting my Marvel Champions decks in them, and I'm not saying that because Gamegenic sent me the sleeves or any of that rubbish. I'm saying that because they look beautiful and I love them, and frankly, they are better quality than the sleeves I'm currently using. So I'm going for it. Which is why I don't really want to raffle off half of them. I want as many as I can to put as many Marvel Champions decks in as I can. And unashamedly so. I love them for Marvel Champions. For other games, they work beautifully, but please, please, please check the rules. If you're not a competitive player going to tournaments, it doesn't matter, go nuts. But if you are going to tournaments, please check the rules before you do. Quite frankly, I mean, these are 5 Wossie sleeves. And it's not because they were sent to me for free, although who doesn't like getting free stuff? It's because they're really easy to sleeve cards in, they shuffle nicely, they don't fall over when I stack them up even when they're new, and you all know what I'm talking about if you've used enough different sleeves. There is one brand of sleeves where if you use them new, they will fall over constantly and it's super annoying. And they seem pretty durable. I can't speak too much about the durability because I haven't used them for dozens and dozens of games, but I have done a fair bit of shuffling with these, and they still feel and look awesome. For Marvel Champions, these are genuinely my new favourite sleeves. I think they're fantastic. I have slight reservations about these 2 colours being a bit similar, but that's more me being a little bit broken in the eyes. Colourblind people out there, you know what I'm talking about. It gets annoying. Nobody cares about colourblind people. But to be fair, these are beautiful. My 2-year-old loves purple, so my 2-year-old would blatantly pick these sleeves. And I think 50 card decks, 50 cards in a pack for Marvel Champions, there are some potential issues if you break a sleeve, and they seem pretty gosh darn durable, but we all break sleeves eventually, no matter what sleeves we're using, and if you play exactly 50 card sleeves, 50 card decks, that is going to be a slight issue. However, they sleeve beautifully, they shuffle beautifully, they look beautiful, you even get a little sleeve for your hero. I think these are fantastic. I recommend them very, very highly indeed. So yeah, these are cool. Thanks, Gamegenic. Oh, I need to give half of them away, don't I? I want your favourite comic book fact. I want the comments of this video to fill up with your favourite comic book fact about any hero let's keep it Marvel. But any Marvel hero, whether featured on these sleeves or not, I want your favourite Marvel hero fact. Comic, films, don't care. Any fact that you find interesting related to Marvel superheroes at all. And I'm going to pick somebody and I'm going to send them a whole bunch of sleeves because Gamegenic are nice. And then, when you get the sleeves, you'll go, oh, Wassy had a point. These sleeves are awesome. Because they are awesome. But I want to know what you think. Have you picked up these sleeves? Have you tried them out? Are you planning to? Go nuts in the comment section. But be nice! And then the usual stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. You know the deal by now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Gamegenic for sending these out. And I look forward to hearing, or reading, I should say, all of your lovely facts. So I can send some sleeves out to somebody. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross. Look after yourselves till next time. Wassy plays. Bye!